Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Doki Doki Literature Club. I think we're in a good mood, because...
Why?
I don't know. I got nothing. I just thought I was in a good mood today. I guess I'm not.
Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday?
Whoa! More like Doki Doki working at our house club? I'm gonna click now.
My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school.
Dude, calm down.
a real-life girl!
Yeah.
More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it.
Wow, I wonder what'll happen. Maybe you'll do exactly what you said you would in school and work on stuff for the club, and it'll be awkward because you're freaking ridiculous.
Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us?
Man, bad idea.
Or is it too early for that?
Save it for when she's not in your house. It'll be creepy.
Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it.
And this is Sunday, so, like, I'm assuming today's Friday, so we have, a minimum, a whole Saturday of anxiety.
I seriously can't wait. My heart's going Doki Doki.
Oh.
It's already Sunday.
Well, that didn't take long.
It still looks the same. I mean...
The weather's very consistent here.
The day-night cycle. It's not very effective.
What about the weather effects? I don't see any weather effects at all.
Well, I can tell whether or not it's Sunday or not.
Oof.
I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but that doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally.
Huh.
She was extremely apprehensive at first, but that wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a single thing from Sayori since she left the club early that other day.
Yeah, that makes me nervous.
It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me?
No. Next question. Oh, hey.
I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over.
Okay.
Sounds like a bad idea. Because he's obviously going to tell her what's going to be happening.
You know what? Maybe I would have felt better about this if he did this on Friday.
Yeah. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself.
The lack of music is making me nervous.
Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet.
And the background is jet black.
And everybody is in cocoons.
Oh! What a... I guess it subverted my expectations. Because it's stupid.
Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's all very humid and prime like hive conditions. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her.
I was actually wondering if you'd find her, but okay.
Oh, cute room.
Yes.
Sayori.
There's one gigantic cow, and I like that the bird's kind of on it. Yeah, so she's just here. Oh, okay. I was expecting something terrible to happen, but... Hi, Lotus!
No, you're Lotus.
Oh, sorry. I always forget.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It's been a long time. I've come over to make you more upset. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. It's not really that messy. It's pretty
Yeah,
Spartan.
like, yeah, there's a thing on the shelf hanging over it, but, like, that
and a
counts as
shitty
messy.
calendar, but that's just about it.
Like, okay.
I guess maybe the t-shirt on the chair.
I wouldn't call that her room being messy.
No. My room is messy.
Yeah.
I also recognize that the same stuffed animals we used and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
Bringing it back! If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Oh, so is this actually...
It's our fault, yeah. It's because I ended up cleaning it for you.
Do-ho-ho! How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that?
Oh, yeah, she did leave early, didn't she?
Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
With the magic of Google Docs.
Yeah.
With the power of Blu-ray. So it's just you... it's just me and Yuri, then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get the point. To the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday...
Again, like, a good 48 hours later, I went to see how you were doing.
When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Lotus.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. You know, she did mention earlier in the game, like, oh, I might not be needed anymore. Is she actually trying to act as a vehicle for Lotus and Yuri, even though she's interested in Lotus anyway? Like,
Yeah.
but this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Lotus. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Ooh. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Lotus? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this away from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just think and not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Eh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Oh, God.
I was gonna say, on one hand...
Why are you blaming her for having depression?
That's the thing. Like, on one hand, like, I get it, but on the other hand, like, you just learned she has depression, and now you're, like, justifying it. Like,
and you're guilting her.
That's the thing, yeah.
That's stupid. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you.
Like, thanks for the could've, would've, should. Like, again, I know he means well, but that's so could've, would've, should've.
Our character is like really terrible empathetically.
But the thing is, though, like, He was, but with he was really turning it around, and now it's like, oh well, no, never mind.
No, this is the wrong way to go about it, folks. Even if there's so much I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Lotus. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things.
There you go.
I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want this so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do.
No, Lotus. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Lotus?
Sayori? I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then it's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, I really wonder then what would have happened if we had taken the Sayori path instead. Lotus?
Oh, yeah.
Nice try. That's very disorienting.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. I like how they do this to avoid, like...
the extra art.
Well, even drawing our avatar.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because usually, I have seen games where they draw your avatar, but usually you're
like a faceless person.
Yeah, like a grayed face or something.
Yeah, it's usually a Japanese boy with that same like haircut. Like it's a little messy.
but like a total a gray face with generic features or something. Yeah,
exactly.
Or like the hair's covering the eyes.
You can't see the eyes. Yeah. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Lotus.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Probably not.
Yeah.
But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away.
If it's clinical depression, then no, you won't. I get where you're coming from, but I don't think that's how that works.
And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Lotus. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let go of her as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That sounds like a bad idea.
That...
If you're trying to woo one girl...
Yeah, I get it, but, if he explains it to Yuri first, then I think that'll go better.
Not really.
No, I think it will. Just like if he doesn't be an idiot.
It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would.
That's right, but you really can't. Not today.
Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans.
If only you'd come over yesterday, where it was a whole day of nothing.
Perhaps I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. Yeah, come to our date.
Also,
it'll be fun.
Yeah, how is this your surprise? I'm sorry. I don't know that it would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. By the way, this is embarrassing because it's been minutes of this, but this is a sad version of the main theme.
Oh.
I just got it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it.
Okay.
Those pants were not polka dot. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Thank goodness. That's right, like, not in school clothes because we're not in school.
Yeah. You're a little early. It's turtleneck season. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You could have always texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
Yeah, I see that too. Look at all that stuff she's got. That's right. Yeah, I know she's got a lot of stuff because she has both hands behind her back. It's fine.
Like she's hiding it from us.
Yeah, it must be a real lot if it can fit in two hands that are that close together.
It's in her back pockets.
And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine. Whoa, have we seen our room before?
No, it's an awkward place for the TV, too. I take Yuri to my room.
You know, that is. Yeah.
The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. He has, like, nothing in his room. He has, like, no posters or anything.
He does have books. He does have a hanger with nothing on it. It's so clean. Excuse me? It's so clean. How do you like it?
I like it.
No, you
I
don't.
cleaned it before you came over, so... I like how that is a trait of our character. Our character does like to be clean, apparently.
Yeah, like that's not just a weird Sayori quirk or something.
Yeah.
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be as a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. Shouldn't have cleaned it then. You blew it already. Strike one, Lotus.
Jeez. Just restart the file.
Yeah. Clean room? Yes, no. Should have said no. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there.
Not under the bed, no!
I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
That's where I keep my Cheetos.
That-
It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them.
Yeah, I could tell.
Don't go wandering. So, that's the first thing you shouldn't touch. Should we get started?
That would be really funny. You got this whole checklist of, like, places to stay away from in my room. Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
Like disco lights. you know.
Dry ice machine.
Yeah, wow, Yuri, damn.
You know.
You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, for our working, not for the festival? Because, like, aromatherapy candles at the festival? No way.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place.
No, it's
for the festival.
Yep.
Damn. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess, I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it. You're very, punctual.
Yeah, punctual. Punctual. Sorry.
Want me stinger?
Oh, yeah! Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious.
Yeah, whatever you say, guy crippling with anxiety like all weekend.
You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah, like what?
Let's see. Tranquilizer darts.
LSD.
Relaxation.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Oh, it's a massager.
A wooden tranquilizer dart.
What?
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Why do I get the feeling that that's going to be brilliant for her poem and, like, no one else's?
Yeah.
Like, there's, like, Natsuki's going to have that, like, 3-line peppy poem with, like, the black lights. It's like, what? I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this?
It's part of my glockenspiel.
It's a... It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Is that so?
If they're so essential, how come I don't know about them?
It's like the... No, I'm thinking like the monorail episode of The Simpsons. Aroma means smell, and therapy means therapy. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom.
Dubstep just starts blasting.
In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through the small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. Well, it looks like we're getting our aromatherapy game on, but for now it is time to stop the installment.